Aw, you look so cute in there, Gary. Hey, it's Scotty. Let's talk about what to do if you drop your guinea pig. Now, first of all, don't panic because freaking out never helps. Now, guinea pigs are very squirmy and they have sharp claws. And Nate's drinking water. Nate, can't you see the red lights on? That means we're filming. One of the best ways to prevent your guinea pigs from falling or squirming or jumping out of your hands is to hold them in a cuddle cup or a cuddle sack like this. Now, a lot of times they'll actually try to burrow back under there. But I got you nice and secure in here, don't you? Nope, come on. Stay out. And also, if you have a treat, I don't have any... Well, I guess I could give you a healthy snacker. Let's try not to get these guys freaking out. You want to try a healthy snacker? I know you love them. Here, take a bite. Just take a bite. So to prevent this from happening, you want to hold them in a cuddle sack or a cuddle cup or a towel, and that really helps keep them secure, and it gives you something nice and squishy to hold on instead of your squishy butt. And of course, you want to hold them confidently. You want to hold them securely. You either want to hold them like a baby, or you want to make sure that they are level, and if you don't have a cuddle sack or a cuddle cup, you would want to hold them, and here, let's show it an example. So you'd want to make sure that you have your hands on each one of their paws. So either like this, like a baby, and keep a hand at their back, or you could hold them like this, and you could tuck your chin over, making sure that you feel the contact of each paw on your hands. But with Gary, he is a nibbler, so this is risky. So let's get him back in. Let's get you back in the cuddle sack. That's your theme song, right, Gary? Okay, here we go. There we go. You look so cute. So you want to make sure that you're holding them securely. And of course, you never want to leave them unattended, like up high on a table or a countertop or someplace where they could jump off. Even for a second, it's really dangerous. You don't want this anymore? You don't want it anymore? Well, it's right here if you do want it. Also, hi, Pippi. Also, small children should be under adult supervision when they're holding guinea pigs. And even at the rescue, even kids about 10 years old, we still want to make sure that they understand how serious it is and to hold them carefully. An easy thing to do, especially with smaller children, is you have a cuddle sack, a cuddle cup, or a towel, and you just put the guinea pigs in their lap and you let them pet them and you let them hold them that way when it's secure. But guinea pigs, even falling from just a couple feet, it can really hurt them. Guinea pigs have very big bodies and very little delicate legs and spines, and so even a small fall can really hurt them. So let's talk about if you have dropped your guinea pig or they jumped or fell. First off, you want to look for any obvious signs of injury. That would be any blood or any obvious broken bones. So you want to see if your piggies are limping. If they seem normal and they're not limping, then you would want to wiggle their feet and stroke their back and just see if that causes any painful reaction or like crying or any vocalization. Then what I would suggest is you want to give them a treat, like give them some veggies and see if they're willing to eat. If they are willing to eat, then that is a good sign that they're not in too much pain. If there aren't any obvious signs, then you could put them back and I would watch them for a few minutes and watch them closely for any changes in behavior. Then over the next few hours, I would check on them very frequently and just make sure that there isn't anything out of the ordinary, or that they're basically back to their normal behavior. And you want to watch them closely for the next couple days just to make sure that they're okay. Now, if you do notice any injuries, if there's blood or obvious broken bones or something like that, then you need to go to the vet right away. A broken bone or any kind of injury like that is probably not going to heal on its own, and would probably also require pain meds and antibiotics. A broken bone like that could get infected, and imagine if you had a broken bone. Of course, you would need to see the doctor. You'd need to probably get the bone set, or at the bare minimum, you'd want something for pain. Now, if there aren't any signs of a major injury, but your piggy is limping, then you want to watch them closely. And I would say if they're not limping too bad, or they're just not favoring one leg, keep a close eye on it for a few hours or over the next 24 hours. And if they don't get better, or if they don't stop limping within 24 hours, then you would definitely want to make an appointment for a vet. And if you're concerned right after the incident, I would reach out to a vet, try to get an appointment as soon as you can. You could always cancel it later, but sometimes it takes a couple days to get in to see the vet unless you do an emergency appointment, which if there is a break or something obviously an obvious injury, you really would want to get to the vet as soon as you can, especially if your guinea pig seems like they're in pain. This is another reason why you definitely want to have an emergency kit or start building one. Something like vet wrap, gauze, and of course antibiotic ointment and antiseptic could really help in the case of minor cuts and scrapes and scratches, and even in the case of a broken bone. If the bone seems broken, oh, it's nighttime, it's time to go to sleep, guys. In the case of a broken bone, wrapping with gauze could keep the bone secure, or if there's a really bad break, it could keep that leg immobilized while you try to get to the vet. So, oh my gosh, and we're running out of cookie. So if a guinea pig does fall, a lot of times they might limp because they have been sprained, and of course an x-ray is going to be really probably the only way to determine if it's actually broken. But we've seen plenty of guinea pigs come in with sprains or broken bones, and they do just fine. In fact, if you remember Anna May, she had a horrible break. Her femur was split in half, and that was probably due to being dropped. But with the help of our vet, she got the pins in her leg, and she made a full recovery. So check out my shorts video for Anna May. You can always search in YouTube for that. A remarkable story and a remarkable recovery. But let me know in the comments if you've experienced anything like this, and if you want to learn more about guinea pig care and about how to build an emergency kit, check out my free guinea pig care guide on my website. Right, Gary? And you don't have to spend a lot to set up an emergency kit. In fact, I've gone to the Dollar Tree. In fact, just this past year, a few months ago, I went to the Dollar Tree and I checked out all the different things that you can get there to build an emergency kit. Of course, there are some items that are a little bit more expensive. When it comes to pain, most pain medicines have to be prescribed by a vet, but you can get CBD, and actually we do sell pain cream at the LA Guinea Pig Rescue website, so check that out. But I will put, here is the video of my trip to the Dollar Tree, and it's really important that you start thinking about building your emergency kit, and you'll be surprised if you watch this video how much stuff you can get for $1. So until next time, thanks for watching.